still in Westchester County. On the right is Yonkers, and on the left is Mount Vernon. The city of Yonkers is on the right, and the city of Mount Vernon is on the left. Both border the Bronx at some point. To the right, because the guy behind me wants to pass, so I'm going to let him pass. MTA police. The Metropolitan Transit Authority also has their own police. And not the same officers that were part of the New York City Transit Police. These are separate officers, and they handle the Long Island Railroad and stuff like that. And you know, they're authorized New York City police, New York police officers, and their jurisdiction, their geographical area of employment also goes up into Connecticut, because I gather, because I know they have facilities up there. I don't know. I think off of site, off of train yards and the train, I think they have authority in Connecticut also. I'm not sure about that though. About to exit, not the highway, but about to enter the Bronx in New York City. And they've got to make their quintessential point in 30 seconds. It's a tough thing to do. What he's saying is a freestyle rap. Before yesterday, I couldn't even put stuff on YouTube using my phone. I had so many things on it. I didn't realize I was going through it and checking my files. I have so much material, videos and pictures on it. No wonder it says it's full. I have an SD card in there, and she's close to full. So, we're in the Bronx now. We're in New York City. Said, I don't know if this car is, it says engine power reduced. You wouldn't be able to tell because I'm on a highway, but it's a possibility if I came to complete that stop, she wouldn't be performing as she is. Nice and comfortable in here with the air conditioning. Air conditioning works fine. Another reason I went all the way up to Nyack wasn't just for the check engine thing. It's hard to find ammunition, and yes, it's legal for me. I can buy stuff like that. I went to Jersey to buy it. I didn't know that I couldn't buy it in Jersey, even though I have credentials. They said no to that. And whatever, you know. The store I went to was very nice. It was cool. And even the people that rejected me were cool. I didn't know, and even they weren't sure. And somebody said, no, you can't.
There's no escaping summer savings during the Nissan Summer Event. Now get 1.9% financing for 36 months on the 2022 Nissan Altima. Availability is limited.
All right.
For information and shop nissanusa.com. Hurry before these offers get away. For all qualified buyers, 1.9% APR financing.
Fair use. Like I said, I'm not listening. I keep on saying it so nobody says, hey, he's broadcasting. I'm not broadcasting. It's in the radio in the background. I'm just listening to them talk. As a matter of fact, I'm going to switch over to 660. Just hit the camera actually. Yeah, the game is on. Fair use. I'm listening to it for my personal entertainment, but Yankees are on fire lately. They have like 23 walk-offs or come back from behind games. It's amazing, and they have a real good team this year. And so, come to think of it, so do the Mets. The Mets have a great team. No doubt, if you see each other, they see each other in the postseason. But they're in different leagues if people don't know. Now I'm running into a little traffic now, so we're gonna see how the car performs. Hopefully I don't have to pull over the side. That would be really difficult, but I don't think so. If this doesn't work with this next repair, you know, I'm gonna have to limit the way I use the car or rent a car, because the car has to have certain credentials to use it for what I use it for. I just can't rent a regular car for that. Now the lady, Susan Warman, she's the announcer for the Yankees on the radio. Nice lady. She has a nice singing voice too. Nice talking voice, but she can also sing. What was I about to say about her? Something nice. Oh, anyway, it wasn't anything nice, but she's a nice lady. But she said it's 77. Now I'm in the Bronx, New York, but she's on the other side by the water. So it makes it a little cooler off of the river. It's amazing. New York City is so big that the weather patterns, and I noticed that the other day. I was home watching the game, and it was cloudy where I was at, but it was clear, clearing up by Yankee Stadium, which is in the South Bronx, West Bronx, South Bronx. It's a rap song. So these next few exits will take you to, if you wanted to go to the Cross Bronx, which is probably packed. Let's see. We're gonna take a little dip in the road. If you notice straight ahead, there's a truck that says extra and a bus right now. So they are, at a standstill. I guess depending on the lane you're in, but it was moving. I've seen it at a standstill. West Bronx is notorious for bad traffic. Alright. Let's see. Be careful over here because people will swing out to the lane, try to avoid their traffic. Oh boy. I had COVID. It kicked my butt, but I never felt like I was going to leave the earth or that I had to go to the hospital. Now I know it can be really serious for some people, but people probably had other things going on. I used to actually live in this building, straight ahead. I don't remember the address, but when I was a baby from the hospital, that's the first place I lived with my parents and my sister. It's a condo, not a condo, it's a court now. It used to be a straight up apartment building. Not gonna make this, I'm not gonna try. She's gonna try. She's gonna run the light. It's a cab. That's why insurance is so high. It's called the Lafayette Estates now. I don't think it was called that in the past. I actually have a picture of my father in the park across the street from the building, looking elegant, and that's just how they dressed back then. You know, now everybody dresses casually all the time. Back then, just to go outside, a lot of people just dress elegant, and you know, and that was probably casual back in the day. Okay, Metcalf Avenue, making it right. Little League game going on. Oh, I don't know if it's Little League per se, but younger, smaller people are playing baseball right now. I think this is Lafayette. I made a left turn onto Lafayette. I'll take my bike out. Slow down, there's a red light camera. Pretty lady. Go to police. The police. I hear what happened here now. There was a shooting here about 2 weeks ago. Little shooting, and the detectives are out here and everything with the red cups over the shell casings. There's a girl pressing a baby. I hope that's not her baby. She looks very, very young. Maybe his little sister or something. You never know. So I'm not going to show to the world exactly where I live, but I will drive. I'm going to go to the YMCA, which I used to be a member of, and then I'll shut it down there. Not too far from here. Stick with me, won't you? There's a show I listen to called Yours Truly, Johnny Dollar, and that's from back in the day, I guess in the 40s. The 40s and the 50s, they had a show called, the radio show, but very interesting.